Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served selflessly. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, she always will be. If we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice.
Time for this war to end.
Настройки нужны. Мне нужны настройки. Чтобы на геймпад перейти.
Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism, and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing.
Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame!
For Natlan! For Natlan! In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Kuwait. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might
Probably best not to think about that. More importantly, how are you feeling?
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. In the spirit of Vuka, the conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
Alright, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan after we're through with them.
Да, она мертвая. Да что ж такое-то?
Let's ride!
Почему не воскрешаются?
There's still a long road ahead.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Ah! You blame! Whoa, look at aerial support from Moika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair. Windblade. Woohoo! Prepare to be blown away! Stay put! Catch an epic wave! Ow, watch the surfboard! I'm going in!
Use my power to destroy the abyss tumors.
Got it! Thanks for the backup!
Let's light it up!
Woohoo! You blame! You're up!
Off we go! Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head!
Sorry, Mualani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool!
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Ugh, Ahal's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Done.
Thank you, Malika.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
Woohoo! Don't be scared.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Get out of here. Take cover. Let's light it up.
Woohoo!
Ой, блин!
Kachina, over here! I'll send you up, it'll be quicker!
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Roar on! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous.
С самого начала они не могли так сделать. Типа артиллерии бить.
Hey, you're back.
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up. I'm ready to butcher a whole army of monsters. Everyone, death is now off the table. So charge! Let's give them everything we've got.
The Children of Echo's territory is secure. Almost.
All good here at the People of the Springs, too.
We... Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the Flower Feather clan?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need. I just...
Already? But you were just at the stadium!
Yeah, well, you have to...
Oh! Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a...
Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Marisa. She's...
Yeah! Their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work.
We ain't gonna let them get away with that. Friends, let's get...
More abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up and take them out. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
All right, this is the final battle!
Everyone, we are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory. It is a victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished. We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare, our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, but the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall—
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly— I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will return
It's kind of a shame that we can't join him with a final showdown.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already
I guess if our lives are no longer at
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting. Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them— An ancient name could never record the many who we lost.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your—
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and
Oh.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding— You remind me of the Prince. The similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me. I hope you will see him soon.
Hey, Auroran! How are the Masters of the Nightwind doing?
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I think we should be fine. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrades
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy is bad.
Oh, right. Okay.
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage.
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the—
How are things at the people of the Springs base?
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a—
Welcome.
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you just tired, or...?
I guess I am. You know, when I was up there in the sky, I could see— If only I'd been quicker. maybe they wouldn't have... I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that.
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one, namely my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch? Are you—
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes... We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of... In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So...
Wait, what's this gotta do with Paimon?
She's just showing how much you mean to her, in her own way. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense, but I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speaker's chamber. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then...
Carving waves! Unless you want to get punched in the face. What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you so incapable of being nice?
The Collective of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. From what I hear, they got off relatively unscathed. But it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did.
That's good to hear. All's well that ends well. Let's ride!
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. There you are.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly. What's up?
Listen up. I have something really...
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, I had to know your thoughts. I want to... Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly some... Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this to Mawika. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that
Got it. Mum's the word.
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now, since I've come all this way, I think...
Go easy, though, yeah?
Don't worry, I said a drink.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Well, I'll be. You made the shot. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe.
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won. It's no big deal. You want me to be happy?
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll be an even better one than yours.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. What ancient name? Unless... Surely you don't mean Kyung...
That was fantastic. Can't believe I beat you in a wrestling match for once. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Imagine me trying to schedule a wrestling session. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the Sacred Flame. And apparently it can change your personality.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly I'm just overthinking things. Why? Come on. One more round.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against—
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you—
I need that power.
Появился.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to— My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is—
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and hero—
No. A fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss, and it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations, and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength.
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as I please.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you, and by extension, me. I'm very grateful to her.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupted by abyssal energy. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, this is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace. But this time, I want to break the cycle and free us from this fate for good. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What's her what? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible...
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me? Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but...
I greatly appreciate it. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions, please ask away. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. The work of rebuilding is underway, and people are flocking to join the effort. The healing process, on the other hand, as the sun rises once more and we rediscover the ability... As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. False sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think this was the first proof. I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and why they were hidden in the... However, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments have ever been observed in... My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret.
Oh, you should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine and we're still here.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, the line I'm going with for the masses is astronaut. Meanwhile, we can look into it at our own pace. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. We have a temporary alliance, but I can tell that saving Natlan is not his only goal.
Yeah, Paimon still doesn't get why saving Natlan would be so important to him in the first place. Unless he's just a good guy who...
I wouldn't worry too much. Based on all the interactions we've had with him... Now, we should focus on the final battle. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. Although their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago, and will have been reborn in Natlands, and so... Even though I think that gives another layer of meaning to the... As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time...
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules.
How do you know this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long journey.
Natlan still has a final battle to fight. And I, too, have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future, I need your help.
Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach.
Он что бегает, я не пойму.
Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no... Need a surfboard? Faster!
Shilonen, good thing you're here.
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's you.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here.
Really? But.
Exactly.
I see.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonen!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem... How's your, Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Oh, good. It was also my... There are still a lot of... Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spirit way, I'd say.
Oh, well that...
I found the Actualonin. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nitchka...
I've prepared a gift, and was...
You're not planning on giving...
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will but a set of durable work tools will always stay with... Well, still, I won't be giving Nitchka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I've...
Children her age love... Huh. Wait.
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass...
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the... After all, that inscription will never wear out. And it's easy to...
No. I engraved, you know, just some dreams that I have for the future. Even though Tasoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best, this blaze gem inscription was still made by a name engraver. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought blaze gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and...
Sounds kinda like a wish granter. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to...
Don't worry. We usually ask Tasoli to... With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting...
That's true. In the end, a blaze gem inscription is essentially just a piece of... Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing... But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a... Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want... And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange.
It's true. At least she and... I was really worried about their family. Huh?
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be...
Right. Right. What's going on?
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday party too, Shilonen? Oh, perfect!
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tasoli too. Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book.
Huh? Wait a second, our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we ask Nechka, then she'll know what gift we'll be giving her. And that would...
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her...
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put... Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most?
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes.
No, that's terrible! That would really look like we didn't try. Let's just go ask Nechka. Even though it would ruin... Anyway, could you tell tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, the premise of the book is pretty straightforward. But after defeating the Demon Lord, the older brother to kill. In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger. I remember there was one line, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced." The other version was released. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon. However, the revised version was not well received. After the store owners desperately tried to get... Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nichka, so I spent a few days looking. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old, though, so please be gentle. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition, too.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book.
Let's get going. Celesoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so...
Carving waves!
All right, let's finish this fast.
I'm going in!
Out of the way or get blown!
Why do they never...
That was quick. That was quick.
Так, ладно, пока хватит.